In today's video, I will be sharing with you the real truth about dating in Dubai or any part of the UAE. There's so many dating sites or apps that you can use to meet people, and it doesn't really matter your race or nationality. You can join any of these dating sites. And then the second place that you can meet people obviously is going out, like to the clubs. There are lots of people there. The quality of the people there, I don't know, but I know that there are people there. You can meet a lot of people in the clubs and also in the mall. If you go to the mall, you can meet people in the mall. However, personally, I feel like because of the culture of the people here, I feel like it's a little difficult for a man to like approach you in public like that. That is what I've realized. Maybe because I'm black, but I don't think so. See, I'll give an example, right? If I go to the mall, or if you go to the mall like in an open space, like you're walking around, it's quite difficult to have a man just like walk up to you and be like, hey, how are you doing? What are you doing? Like, can you sit somewhere and have tea? It's kind of like difficult. But if you leave the mall, right, maybe you're walking like down the aisle, or you are going to your taxi or into your car, you know, that space is a little confined, or it's not too exposed. A man can approach you there. That is what I have noticed, asking people around and my own observation. That is how I feel like. Or they'll just pick you up from the streets, like you're walking, it'll be like, oh, get into the car, let's talk. But they don't like come to you openly in public and then just start talking to you. The Europeans do that, but I feel like the Arabs, they don't really do that. So I have some red flags that I'm going to share with you, so that when you see these red flags or you hear them, you know that this person is maybe 90% not the one, or not as serious as I thought they would be. Okay, let me say this before I go into details, so that you kind of like understand how the game is like in UAE. I got to understand this very quickly, is that dating in UAE is, and like, that is how it is. Like, that is the honest truth here. The men wants this and the women unfortunately wants this. Once I understood that, then I was able to like quickly, you know, sift through. Like, I'm like, okay, I know what he wants based on his kind of conversation, and then I don't want anything to do with that. Tip number one, understand this, and then your life will be so much easier in the dating scene in UAE. First thing I want to talk about is the time that he wants to hang out with you. That says a lot. I think this is like in general, but I'm telling you, the dating scene is in UAE. It's like the moment you get here, you are a good person, and then like the place changes you into a bad person. The time that he wants to hang out with you will tell you a lot about his motive. If a guy is calling you like around 10 p.m. and saying, oh, let's hang out, where are we going at 10 p.m? Like, I'm supposed to be sleeping, you know, so where are we going at 10 p.m? It's different if we went out before, maybe we went for dinner, or we went somewhere and it's a little bit late, and then we want to continue to maybe go to the club or something. But if you're reaching out to me on our first date or first meetup, and you're calling me at 10 or 10:30 p.m. and you're saying, let's hang out, like, are you okay? So that is red flag number one, the time that he wants to hang out with you. I'm not saying that a guy who would hang out with you in the afternoon would not necessarily be a bad person. That's not what I'm saying. But honestly, it should tell you a lot. Usually they want to enjoy something.